So I've been rank 1 on Singed before, and currently I'm doing a race to rank 1 on a fresh account against another YouTuber, Bobake, who is a sovereign jungler, to see who can get rank 1 Singed first, and we're both playing full AP. He got some more games in and is already way ahead of me, so let's see if the game I got for you in this video will get me closer or put me even more behind. And it's played off stream, so even if you watch these streams you will get some content here.
My blade is yours.
Before we start with the gameplay, here's my favorite jungle build so far. I recently changed to using sudden impact because even though the reworked fling is way worse and gets cancelled by every second spell on the game, at least you can use sudden impact now with it because it's counted as a dash. At the start of every game I like to ward my red to see enemy invades, and then I go over to the blue buff after swapping to the sweeper, pull it over to the Gromp and I get it down to about 1k HP. And then I go for the double clear. It's important that you let the blue hit you one more time before you go smite the Gromp. Then you go back to the blue, let it hit you again, and go quickly to the Gromp to let it hit you. And then you just gotta find the sweet spot. But honestly it's hard to explain, it's really mostly practice. But what really made the difference for me to get this a bit more consistent is to pull the blue up to the Gromp a bit more before going for it. That helped to get the sweet spot a bit easier. And of course you gotta let the blue and the Gromp hit you before you walk out of their range. So when I get level 3 on the wolves, I put another point in my poison, because it will make your clear significantly faster. You go for a fling on the big raptor and hit it down to 200 or 300, then you can start walking over to the red. And yeah, if you got it down to 200 you won't even need to hit it once more, because it will just die to poison. Then I do smite the red again, simply because I want to keep my camps respawning efficiently, and if I don't get the scuttle here for free then I will just recall and go for the other one, so I don't really need my smite. And yeah, even if you're getting double scuttled, it's not the end of the world, since it just doesn't have the most efficient clear, but we got a 140 clear here, which is really good, and we see Shyvana in top lane, so even without the smite we get the scuttle here for free. And I do want to take that because the Gwen is full HP, so even before ganking there, since she's so pushed out, I still want to have my ult first. And I don't even go for her because we see the Shyvana here. Went for a really bad clear since she's still level 3, so we can actually just go for the kill here with our ult. And then Veigar underestimates me too, so with the red buff I get slow on him, keep the poison on him, and yeah, with the help of my Teemo here we get straight to another kill. On the first recall I will basically always go for the mana boots unless I can afford a full Rod of Ages right away, then I would go for that instead. In this game, because I got such a good start, I will actually go for the Magi's right after my boots. So my camps are respawning here and Shyvana probably cleared the top scuttle, so I will stay out of the vision from that and try to go for a gank before I start my next full clear. I use my sweeper to see if they have vision, and they do, so for now there's not too much to do, but I will stay around for a bit just to see if I can get anything. And yeah, I can't really get in range, but the Jenna underestimates me a bit, so I get the fling on her. My team doesn't really react fast enough, maybe with the Lux binding we could have gotten the kill there. And yeah, we don't get the Sivir either, and then my misfortune just dies to the Veigar. And yeah, at this point I basically already knew that I have to 1v9 this game after seeing how my team reacted to my gank. Was trying to cancel the Jenna recall here, potentially go for a dive, but Lux has no mana. And alone I can't do it, so I will just steal the enemy minions here, steal the Crux I mean. And yeah, just avoid walking in the Vega cage there and get out of here with Phase Rush. I'll pick up the healing plant. By the way, if you like, you can also run Inspiration Primary runes to get like a Nimbus Cloak, Sweet Tooth and Pathfinder. You can also run Hex Flash, but honestly I don't really use it much. I think Bobek is running Hex Flash currently, so maybe in his gameplay you can see how he puts it to use, but I personally found Sweet Tooth to be a bit more useful. Getting a big healing from honey plants is really useful in bigger fights in the river, which you will have a lot on Singed. And yeah, overall you get some extra gold from it too, but it's mostly for the extra healing and sustain. When you like run away from the enemy team, you can always run to a honey plant and go back into the fight. So on this recall I grabbed my Mage Eyes and an extra M-Tome. Gonna walk towards the Enchanted Ensemble here and see if we can kill the Vega before. But it looks like my team was going for him invisible anyway. He risked it there and got the kill. So we're just gonna clear the scuttle for now. See if the Shyvana is coming here. My top lane is getting clapped pretty hard, so I gotta be a bit careful. So I got the scuttle vision now and I'm gonna go for a gank on the Gwen. Because the least thing I want is like starting Enchanted and then the Gwen is just coming to me and stopping me from the Herald. I think the Mundo should have just stayed out more for a bit, but I guess I kinda baited him in. The Gwen is already level 9, so I can't fight her either. And I know the Shyvana is going for the Drake here. I thought I might be able to get the Gwen here, but yeah. Nerfed AP ratios on Singed and I'm still used to the old ones before the rework, which were way better, so I keep overestimating Singed damage, especially early game. And now I just gotta get out of here with Phase Rush again. Also tried running Electrocute and Airy for some more damage. And Electrocute is definitely good for one-shots, but Phase Rush is just the best Singed rune you can take in my opinion. So I'm back on the Phase Rush rune of course. It's gonna save you a lot of times and also help you catch up and spread your poison in the backline. So I'm on my way back to the Enchanted here. Looks like my team was about to die to the Ignite from Veigar. And yeah, it's a bit risky to start this because Gwen is so much stronger than my top laner. And I would like if the Mundo would just help me hit the Enchanted for a bit, so we would have been already done with it probably. And yeah, now he's keeping the Gwen away, which is doing a good job. And I go for the Fling Smite, but I was really late with the Smite and actually Shyvana just sold it away. So that was definitely on me, even though we would have gotten it if the Mundo helped me hit it. And I guess out of frustration I was going for the Smite on Veigar here. Tried to fling him, almost inted even more there. He almost one-shot me. Also nice champion by the way. The ranged Garen. So I'm just gonna go back to clearing here. Fling the blue over and smite it. I could have also gone for a double clear, but I can kinda now just walk over to the Gromp. I'll put my glue on both of them for the finish and yeah, just fling the Gromp again. You can still go for double clears at this point, but it won't really matter too much. If you have pretty decent damage already on the jungle camps, then you will be just as fast with the clear I just did. But yeah, you might save another second if you go for the double clear again. I walk into the Veigar cage here, almost get one shot by his very skilled ultimate. Yeah, it feels like he's also just not even aiming his skills and just tapping everything. But it's really hard to not walk into the cage if you're so fast on Singed and you're in the middle. And yeah, it just feels pretty hard against the Veigar on Singed, because you have to run around, and if he just puts this cage in the middle of a team fight and you can't really go around it, it can really mess with you in the team fights. So on the last back there, I just bought some part items of Rod of Ages. I went for another reset because I wasn't close to finishing Rod of Ages anyway. So here I'm now, since I don't have any camps up, just messing around with them, going for some damage. Really not any one of my team is here, so I can't go too crazy, but the Veigar is kinda like kinda hinting if he didn't have the cleanse there or whatever to remove my fling. But yeah, he's still close and I have flash up, so I fling him in the glue and he's rooted. So I'm gonna get a kill on him there. And Jenna gets a shield unfortunately, so she doesn't die. I can help my team out with the Shyvana though. And the Misfortune gets a kill there already before I arrive. And then I keep looking for the Jenna. And actually catch her as well. She put her tornado in the wrong direction, so that's a really easy catch. But I think I would have gotten her anyway since I had my glue on her. And now I have enough gold for the Liandry's. So I know I showed a different build in the beginning, going Rod of Ages first, and I still think it's better than what I'm building here. This game I just felt like I need the early damage a bit more, because my team was struggling so much. But now that I'm rewatching it, I think the build that I showed in the beginning would have been the better choice, just stacking up that early AP. Here I messed up the blue sweet spot, so I just flung him back into his range there. And then I walked out of it again, so I go for the smite. At this point it doesn't matter too much if you mess up the clear, because your clear speed is gonna be good enough to just kill them before they reset. Here my whole team pretty much either dying or just not being here for the Drake, so I can't contest it at all. And now I'm just gonna see if I can hold mid lane. Veigar didn't use his cage yet, so I gotta be careful. And I'm gonna walk straight into the stun, I guess. Veigar damage already pretty crazy here on the full AP Singed. And yeah, as I said, I think Rod of Ages would have been a bit better for me here, because I feel like I'm just gonna be crazy one-shot for the Veigar already at this point. I'm gonna throw my glue on the Mundo here, just to try and keep the Shyvana a bit away from him. Gonna go for the fling on Shyvana as well, and then just run out of here. And actually with the Misfortune ult we get the Shyvana, so that went better than I expected. Since my team was pretty behind, we get some return kills here to give us a bit of hope. And yeah, I do get the part items recommended here for Rod of Ages, but I'm actually gonna go for Rabadon now. I think if you go Liandry second, I could have still gone for Rod of Ages here, but I just wanted to get my power spikes as fast as possible to be able to carry this game. As I said, that might not have been the best decision. So we lose the top tower here to the Sivir, and at least Mundo is gonna catch her for that. She just used everything, now she's slowed, so she's gonna be dead. And I actually get the kill with Fling, so that's good. Another 3 stacks on my Magi's. And the enemy team is just kinda getting turrets for free left and right, because my team is not pushing out the lanes. So now I'm gonna go to see if I can get the Veigar here. And yeah, he's not getting the turret at least. If Deluxe can kill some minions there. And we get a kill on him. I also got my Rabadon almost. So I was a bit scared that they might be on the Baron here, but then I see the Shyvana in top side jungle. So I go flash in there and fling the Shyvana. She should be dead already here, especially with the Misfortune ult, so I go for the Jenna next. And she also dies to another auto attack of the Misfortune. Honestly, I would have really preferred to get all these kills myself, because the Misfortune is not really carrying now. Gwen actually trying to flash over the wall there to get me as well, but I was far enough away already. And I really need to go and get my Rabadon now. I see the Gwen in mid lane, so I know I can go for my blue as well before resetting. And then hopefully we can contest the Baron with my Rabadon purchase. So let's see here, looks like I'm gonna go for the Gromp as well. I think I'm wasting a bit too much time here, giving them potentially a free Baron. Seeing the mistake there now that I'm rewatching it, they might be on it already. So I ping it and hope my team goes for a ward there. But so far, yeah, we're still blind on that. And yeah, they actually got it. So that was really bad by me to go for the Gromp. I just wasted way too much time and gave them a free Baron. So even if my stats are doing well, That doesn't mean that I'm playing perfectly. So there's kind of a fight breaking out here. Sivir just went for ult and I just threw my glue there. Basically just hard countering the Sivir ult. Just deleting all her move speed she got from that ult. And we do get a kill on the Gwen. So here I smite the red for some extra HP back and make the Shyvana chase me. So that fight went pretty well for us, even though we only got a kill on the Gwen. That's the most important target. And I think we only lost like one teammate. Looks like I bought wrong here. Let's see what I go for next. I think Orb should be good now. Yeah, looks like I'm going for Orb now. I really don't know what my team is doing. Lux and Mundo just not defending mid lane. But at least we get the Veigar and Sivir here in the mid lane for the inhib turret. But I think it's worse for them to get the inhib and lose two teammates for it. So third Drake is up here. I wanna go for it to contest, but again, pretty much my whole team just on bot lane for some reason. Team Misfortune will keep pushing there, and she's basically the only teammate that's doing anything with her ultimates. I think everyone else is pretty much AFK every fight. And Teemo's also AFK on the Drake, just inting instead of defending the top lane here. So I can't even go to contest the Drake really, because we would just lose our top inhib turret as well. Only 2 minions since no one is pushing it out. So yeah, you can see I have a really hard time here contesting these objectives. I went for a smite fling there again, and the Shyvana actually hard jungle gapping me here with the smites. But at least we survive here pretty closely. Get some HP back from Omnivamp. Like, we took Omnivamp in the runes, so we got a bit of sustain. Then I also get the healing plant, and we actually get a quadra kill you saw already in the intro clips. Now I do have enough gold for the orb as well. But yeah, enemy team got Dragon Soul, which is not good. Guess I really need to work on my smites, on the fling smite. Like, to see where I really have to time the smite to get the damage with fling consistently at the same time. But for some reason it doesn't feel so easy to do, even though in theory it should be really easy. Or maybe I'm just bad at it. I'm pretty bad at smiting in general, if you guys didn't notice so far. I guess you already know. That's not my best ability exactly, but I just enjoy all the other parts of jungling. And yeah, if I need to secure objectives, I guess I just have to play AP Nunu. I actually went for the Glory enchant here, even though I could really use the Quicksilver against Veigar Cage. Because I felt like I had a really hard time to even get in the fights. And yeah, it's kinda the only CC that's really bad for me, like the Veigar Cage, and it's kinda predictable to not walk into it. So I felt like Glory would be better here. Like, I only got this Jenna because I had Glory, I think. So you really gotta see how bad you need Quicksilver. And if you don't need it, you can either go for Repulsor or for the Glory enchant. And yeah, here I'm alone on the Baron again. Of course, failing the smite. This time, like, both junglers didn't even get it there. But yeah, I do get the kill on Shyvana and Gwen, which is something, but yeah, I could have just gotten this Baron, honestly, if I was better at smiting. I think I just went in too early, and so I had to run back out, and then I just wasn't in the best position to get the smite. I think I should have stalled it out a bit and then run in at the right time and get the fling on Baron with the smite. If I actually get some practice in on that, I should be able to secure the objectives way more consistently. Because yeah, I was really bad in this game at securing objectives. I should though at least get the Elder Drake here. Looks like I'm gonna wait for fling. Yo, actually didn't even secure the Elder, but this time my own teammates stole it, so it's not a big deal. But I do have to say I'm a bit ashamed of my smite performance this game. So I'm actually full build now, and we also got the Elder Drake, even though it's not thanks to me. So that should look like a really strong team fight. But they have 2 inhibs, also our top inhib is almost down, so They also have Baron and a lot of pressure on all of the lanes, so we can't just run in their base and force a fight. We have to push out the lanes first. And yeah, while I'm pushing out bot lane here to give us some free time to get a fight, my top laner already died again, so we are at a disadvantage. With the Elder Drake though, I think we would still win a 4v5 here. To be honest, apart from the misfortunables, the fights are kinda 1v5 anyway. So I'm just gonna go in here alone again. Since I have Elder, I can take like crazy fights, get the execute there on Sivir already, keep baiting them in. I get slowed pretty hard by the like Glacial from Jenna, but I do get another fling on Gwen. And yeah, with Elder Drake is just crazy here. I actually get the 1v3 triple kill. Even though it says double, it was kind of a triple kill. And we're still 0 deaths here at 20 minutes, 17-0-11. Gonna get the turret here. Our turret damage should also be crazy with all of that AP. And I'll just keep pushing. But yeah, unfortunately the Elder Drake will only last 20 more seconds. So I think we don't get more use out of it. It's kinda pointless that I still keep farming camps here since I'm already full build. I guess it's just to kill some time and wait for my team to push in mid lane. And yeah, Vega Cage just being really annoying here. He's putting it in pretty good positions to keep us from the turret there. But we do get mid inhib anyway. Now my team should get out though. I'm gonna push out the solo lane again. But enemy team completely respawned and my team is just gonna get catched. So that's really not looking good for us. We also don't have Elder anymore. Mundo takes the blue buff from me. But yeah, I'm full build anyway, so it doesn't matter. And we just share the buff. And I do get a nice fling off here. Maybe even get a second kill. Nah, the Gwen is getting out. And I'm really doing my best here, getting another flash fling on the Shyvana, making him chase me. And it looks like it's crazy that I don't even get a kill on that Shyvana. Like AP Singed got nerfed so hard with the AP scalings. But the Shyvana's just playing kinda dumb, so hopefully she's gonna die now. But they also got a ton of shields and healing. She's actually still gonna survive that. But yeah, you can see I'm pretty much fighting them completely alone, no one else really doing anything. Now they are going for the Baron. And I do still have my ult, but I walk straight into the Vega Cage because I didn't really see it. I get the kill on Jenna already, but again I failed to secure the objective. And my team is just not doing anything, especially the Lux is just walking around in enemy jungle. When I pretty much got their whole team to 50 HP, she could have thrown one third spell in there and killed their whole team. But it is what it is. I still could have done better there by stealing the Baron, I guess. But yeah, getting my first death here at 22 minutes. I think if I didn't walk into the Vega Cage and just ignored the Baron, run through them all, I probably would have killed all of them, even if I was alone. So you can always improve. Especially if you're one of these guys I had on my team here, then you can really improve a lot. So good for you. I'm alive again and Elder Drake is spawning, so I'm spam pinging it already, because I really need the Mundo to walk in there, since he's the only frontline we have. I can't really just run in there, especially against the Veigar with his stun cage. But yeah, Mundo's just not coming and making the squishies walk in there, and they already have the Elder before I can even get there. So of course I just get one shot and I couldn't really go there earlier because I really needed my team to go there first for me to even have a chance to steal it or not just get one shot instantly. So I actually lost this game and it was pretty frustrating, but yeah, it would be easy to just say this wasn't winnable and my team was too bad, but I think I could have actually won this if I had some better smites or like not walk into the Vega Cage on Baron. But yeah, just having to play perfectly to win a game in Platinum already is kinda crazy, so looks like the challenge is already getting hard here. And let's see how it goes, if I can catch up to Bubake in the next episode or the next stream. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.
Mother always said, subscribe to Pacquiao, and if that's done, click the bell so you don't miss any videos.